I stayed at the Pullman Paris Tour Eiffel recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at the Pullman Paris Tour Eiffel, the check-in process was pretty smooth, although there was a bit of a wait since the lobby was quite busy. The staff was friendly, but I noticed they didn't always smile, which was a bit off-putting at first. However, once we got to the front desk, they were efficient and even offered us a welcome drink, which was a nice touch. Despite the initial wait, the overall experience was pleasant, and we were excited to start our stay with that incredible view of the Eiffel Tower. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room at the Pullman Paris Tour Eiffel was pretty slick, with a modern vibe and a killer view of the Eiffel Tower from the balcony. The bathroom was spacious enough, though I did notice some wear and tear like a bit of mold around the shower. Overall, the amenities were solid, but for the price, I expected everything to be in tip-top shape. Location and surroundings. The location of the Pullman Paris Tour Eiffel is absolutely unbeatable. Just a quick 5-minute stroll and you're standing right at the base of the iconic Eiffel Tower. Plus, with the Bir Hakeim metro station just around the corner, it's super easy to hop on the train and explore other famous spots like the Champs-Élysées and the Louvre. I loved being so close to everything. It's perfect for soaking up the Parisian vibe. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food at the Pullman Paris Tour Eiffel, I was genuinely impressed. The breakfast spread was a delightful way to start my day, with a fantastic variety of options that catered to everyone's tastes. Think Asian, vegetarian, and gluten-free choices. I loved grabbing a bite on the terrace at the Frame restaurant, soaking in the Parisian vibes while enjoying Californian-style cuisine with a French twist. Honestly, the burgers there were some of the best I've ever had. Plus, the staff was super friendly, making the dining experience even better. Whether I opted for breakfast in my room or enjoyed the ambiance of the restaurant, every meal felt like a treat. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like living in a postcard of Paris. The moment I stepped into my room, I was greeted by a stunning view of the Eiffel Tower that felt almost surreal. I spent my morning sipping coffee on the balcony, soaking in the iconic sight while the city slowly woke up around me. The location couldn't be better, just a short walk from the Eiffel Tower and surrounded by charming cafes and bistros. The vibe of the hotel is modern and chic, making it a perfect spot for both relaxation and adventure. The restaurant, Frame, serves some of the best breakfast I've ever had, with a variety of options that catered to all tastes. I particularly loved dining on the terrace with that beautiful view. The staff were super friendly, always ready to help with a smile, which made me feel right at home. Sure, there were a few hiccups, like the occasional noise from the lobby or the wait for room service, but honestly, those were minor compared to the overall experience. I left with my heart full of memories, and I can't wait to come back. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Amazing location. Seriously, being just a short walk from the Eiffel Tower is a game changer for sightseeing. I loved being able to pop over whenever I wanted. Stunning views. I had a room with a balcony that offered breathtaking views of the Eiffel Tower. It made my stay feel extra special, especially at night when the tower sparkled. Friendly staff. The staff was super welcoming and helpful. They made my check-in smooth and were always there to assist with any questions I had. Great dining options. The restaurant had a fantastic breakfast with so many choices, and dining on the terrace was a perfect way to start the day. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Overpriced for the room quality. While the location and views were epic, the room itself felt a bit basic for the price I paid. I expected a little more luxury for what I shelled out. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.6. So, would I stay here again? Honestly, I totally would. The location is unbeatable, right at the foot of the Eiffel Tower, which made my trip to Paris feel even more special. Sure, there were a few hiccups with the room and service, but the view from my balcony was worth every penny, and I loved the vibe of the hotel overall. Definitely a spot I'd revisit. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.